I wish that you could see all the joy you bring to my life.
Anything for You featuring PJ Morton. Yeah. I was more happy that Anything for You, the actual song, because that's a remake of the first version, which I love Anything for You with PJ, and I'm so glad he was able to sing a duet and make it a duet, because I wanted the male perspective of it. But yeah, for it to win a Grammy, I was happy about it, but I was more happy it was my first number one on my own record label, like ownership of creating something and deciding during one of the hardest years for us, 2020, that album, The Wild Card, came out, and I was scared to put it out. I was scared to put a single out or anything, new music during 2020 pandemic where we're all locked in. But again, my music is about healing. And Rex had lost he didn't lose his dad yet, but he was getting really sick. And he was saying, I hope I did my best for you. I hope I did everything I possibly could do to love you guys. And that is when I had that track for a long time, but I couldn't write to it. And I wrote that song, and I had the idea, and I was so glad we put it out during that time to see it grow, because people needed that song. It was a different... God always teaches you, look, your gift, I'll make room so your gift will go out and heal if you let me. Just go ahead and take a leap of faith. And that was a leap of faith. So by the time I had the Grammy, I was excited about it, but I was more excited that it had still reached the people, even with all these restrictions, I did it. Online, I made myself available, which I don't normally do. Radio was like, we got you. So that blew my mind the first time I put out music on my own record label with BMG helping me. I was scared even doing that. I'm making a whole bunch of leaps. Behind the scenes, musically, as a businesswoman, I was blown away that year. So I was blown away about a lot of stuff. So the Grammy was like the icing on the cake. Having PJ on Anything for You added the New Orleans connection, saying, home, I love you too. Come and join me in this. And it's PJ, because he's like me. We're eclectic. We sing whatever. And having him write his own part on, that's extra. Like, I kept getting extra, and our voices went together, and it's the male energy of it. I needed both sides singing about love, that eternal love, that everlasting love, that love that will never, ever go. I'm here. What else do you want from me? Oh, come on. Who wants that? Every human in the planet Earth. So it made it feel just, we got it all covered now. It's undeniable.
You wanna make a like you.
Rubber Band of Life, his nephew invited me to record on this tribute album they were doing for Miles. Miles is one of my first jazz records I ever heard, Kinda Blue. And someone who I wouldn't expect played it for me, a friend, just said, you need to hear this album, and I just was blown away. So that was my introduction to Miles, like in 1993. I learned it late. I never met Miles. I studied him, and when his nephew asked me to be a part of his project, I was blown away. They had written all this stuff around old recordings that were in the catalog and wanted to make all these different things on it. But it was fun recording it. I loved it. I finally get to say I did something with Miles. I need to know. Yeah, that's my song. I Need to Know. I originally was thinking about, when I wrote it, like this Aretha Franklin sparkle energy, from the Sparkle album, when she sang Giving Him Something He Could Feel. Like, I was thinking of her vocals, how she makes us, like you need a cigarette or something. That's how I wanted I Need to Know to feel, like, my Lord, like that whole feeling. And so when I wrote that, I had fun writing that and thinking of Aretha during that time. But I love I Need to Know. I'm glad it went number one, my second number one ever. Anything for You, and then that one. It's like people love me to sing these ballads, you know?
and I together, our hearts and minds perfectly together. You're what I need.
Perfect Stranger, Kenny. Is Ken? Oh, I'm sorry, I got excited. King Lattimore, I love him because he's, for me, one of my dearest friends. We keep in touch with each other. We talk about music all the time. We're texting. And we both study classical music. So we geek out over nerdy little things about, did you learn, Pella Gloria and da-da-da-da-da. We get into all the Italian stuff. So I was hoping for this other singer to sing this duet with me. I ain't gonna say who. But anyway, my husband goes, why don't you ask Kenny? Like, he just raised up. He never gets in my business, but he was like, listen, I want to hear you and Kenny together. And I went, duh, I'm gonna ask Kenny instead of chasing this other person. Kenny, can you listen to this track and call me back, see if you want to do it? 5 minutes later, yes. It's like he finished the song and called right back. Yes. When do I need to be in the studio? And he came in and just murdered that song. You hear him on it. It's amazing. And he has one of the most beautiful textures, his falsetto, and we blend together. We know how to sing together. It's a beautiful thing. I love Perfect Strangers. It's like singing to yourself. We also are both Aries, so our thinking process is the same. So it was like, wait a minute, hold on. You do that, then I'll do this. Like we would do that a lot because we'd all have the same idea. But it was easy. It was easy. This was probably the easiest session ever, and I never sang with him on it. I sang my part, and then he sang his, and then I'll clean up some things. But I had to watch him record his part. It was so good. Like there were things he did that didn't make it on it. I was like, I didn't know he could sing like that. Like I wish more people saw the other side of Kenny that I get to see. So it was just refreshing. It felt like you're singing to yourself, though. That was trippy. I never had that